Hello, dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and doing very well. So, today we are going to start chapter number 6, that is Microsoft Excel 2010. Okay, students? So, there are many softwares in Microsoft Excel. So, there are many softwares in Microsoft Office 2010 suite. So, we have read two softwares, namely Microsoft Word 2010 and Microsoft PowerPoint 2010. Right, students? Now, it's time to know about the spreadsheet software of the suite Microsoft Excel 2010. Now, Microsoft Excel 2010, Microsoft Excel is a spreadsheet program. Okay, it is a spreadsheet program written and distributed by Microsoft for Microsoft Windows and Mac. Okay, students, it features calculations, graphic tools, pivot table, and macro programming language called Visual Basic for applications. So, this Microsoft Excel is a spreadsheet program. Okay, students. So, it is written and distributed by Microsoft for Microsoft Windows and Mac. और इसके फीचर्स क्या क्या है? इसके फीचर्स हैं कि हम इसके थ्रू कैलकुलेशंस कर सकते हैं, ग्राफिंग टूल्स, पाइवट टेबल, मैक्रो प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज कॉल्ड द बेसिक and a macro programming language called Visual Basic for applications. Okay, students, the current version of 2010 is for Windows, Microsoft Windows. Okay, students, so features of Microsoft Excel. Now we will read about the features of Microsoft Excel. It is possible to analyze, manage and share information in more ways than ever before with the help of Microsoft Excel 2010. अब जो है आज के टाइम में इतना पॉसिबल हो चुका है कि हम अपने डेटा को बहुत अच्छे से एनालाइज कर सकते हैं, मैनेज कर सकते हैं, अपनी इंफॉर्मेशन को शेयर कर सकते हैं और भी मोर वेज में, और भी कई तरीकों में जो हम पहले नहीं किया करते थे. किसकी हेल्प से? विद द हेल्प ऑफ माइक्रोसॉफ्ट एक्सेल 2010. न्यू एनालिसिस एंड विजुअलाइजेशन टूल्स हेल्प टू ट्रैक एंड हाईलाइट इंपॉर्टेंट डेटा ट्रेंड्स. ओके, सो ये हमें किस में हेल्प करता है? न्यू एनालिसिस और विजुअलाइजेशन में हेल्प करता है, राइट? सो देयर आर टूल्स टू विजुअलाइज दैट हेल्प टू ट्रैक एंड हाईलाइट द इंपॉर्टेंट डेटा रिकॉर्ड्स. ओके, स्टूडेंट्स, now, let us read about some of the features of Microsoft Excel 2010. The refinements and performance improvement in Microsoft Excel make it easier and faster to accomplish the work. Okay, so with the help of Microsoft Excel 2010, हम क्या कर सकते हैं? हम refinement कर सकते हैं, performance improvements कर सकते हैं, right? And it will make our work easier and faster to accomplish the work. Okay, students. So next is use the new search filter to quickly narrow down the available filter options in the table, pivot table and pivot chart views. So now you can use the search filter to quickly narrow down the available filter options. Okay, students, if you want to search for tables, pivot table or pivot charts, you can search it quickly. Now, Power Pivot for Microsoft Excel 2010 is free aid in that lets us experience fast manipulation of large data sheets, often in millions, and streamlined data integration. What is Power Pivot? It represents our Excel sheet or our data into the graphical form. Okay, so it is a free add in that lets us experience fast manipulation. बहुत जल्दी fast manipulation होता है of the large data sets. Okay, often in millions of rows, चाहे वो millions of rows में क्यों ना हो, and streamlined data integration होता है. Okay, students, so it is much easier to create and manage workbooks when we can work the way we want to work. Okay, so in whatever way you want to work, you can do work, you can create and manage your workbooks in the Microsoft Excel. Recover unsaved versions of the files that were closed without saving, and you can also recover the versions of files that were closed without saving. Okay, students, the version memory feature is just one of the many new features available from the new Microsoft Office Backstage View. So this version recovery feature, ये जो version recovery feature है ना, ये एक just one of the many new features available. ये बहुत सारे न्यू फीचर्स में से एक न्यू फीचर है अवेलेबल, जो कि हमारे माइक्रोसॉफ्ट ऑफिस के बैकस्टेज व्यू में अवेलेबल होता है. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, नाउ बैकस्टेज व्यू रिप्लेसेस Now the backstage view replaces the traditional file menu in Microsoft Excel. Earlier क्या होता था, एक फाइल मेन्यू हुआ करता था जहां पर न्यू सेव एस वाले ऑप्शंस हमें दिखाई देते थे, लेकिन अब जो बैकस्टेज व्यू है इट हैज रिप्लेस द file menu which was earlier used in Microsoft Excel. Okay, and to provide a centralized organized space for all work management tasks. Okay, so it provide a centralized and organized space for all workbook management tasks. Easily customize the improved ribbon to make the commands that we need more accessible. जो भी कमांड्स आपके लिए बहुत ज्यादा एक्सेसिबल है, जिनको आप ज्यादा टाइम यूज कर रहे हैं, आप क्या कर सकते हैं? उन कमांड्स को कस्टमाइज कर सकते हैं, उन कमांड्स को आप रिबन में शिफ्ट कर सकते हैं और and create custom tabs or even customize built-in tabs. Okay, you can custom tabs and you can built-in customized tabs. Okay, students, next is it delivers powerful new features and tools to help us discover patterns and trends that can lead to the more informed decisions and improve the ability to analyze the large data sets. Because this Microsoft Excel delivers the new features, okay? It delivers the new features and new tools. Why? To help to discover patterns and trends that can lead to more informed decisions and improve the ability to analyze the large data sets. इसके पास ऐसे new features ऐसे new tools है जिनकी help से हम लार्ज डेटा सेल्स को बहुत ही इजीली एनालाइज कर सकते हैं और हम एक बहुत इन्फॉर्म्ड डिसीजंस बना सकते हैं. राइट स्टूडेंट्स, get a visual summary of the data using tiny charts that fit within a cell alongside the text data with new spark links. Okay, so we also get here the visual summary of the data. Tiny chart, this visual summary of the data is in the form of tiny charts. और उस टाइनी चार्ट्स में क्या होते हैं कि सेल्स होते हैं अलोंगसाइड द टेक्स्ट डेटा विद न्यू स्पार्कलिंग्स. ओके, क्विकली एंड इंट्यूटिवली filter large amounts of information using new slicer functionality and enhance the pivot table and pivot chart visual analysis. So we have a new function that is slicer functionality. So this new slicer functionality, what will it do? It will quickly and intuitively filter the large amount of information. Okay, and it will enhance the pivot table and pivot chart visual analysis. Okay students, now we will learn to start Microsoft Excel 2010. Following are the steps you given to start Microsoft Excel 2010. First of all, you have to turn on the computer. We will see the main screen, right students? Next step is move the mouse pointer to the sign at the bottom right corner of the scroll bar. The charms bar will appear. Click on the search charm. Then you have to type Microsoft Excel 2010 in the app search arm. Press enter key and the Microsoft Excel 2010 window will open. Now I will open the Microsoft Excel window 2010. Okay students, so this is a spreadsheet of Microsoft Excel students. You can see on the window. Okay students, now we will read about the components of Microsoft Excel 2010 window. So there are these components: quick access toolbar, title bar, tabs, ribbon, formula bar, column headings, worksheet window, mouse pointer, active cell, office button menu, name box with active cell reference, row headings and worksheet tabs. So these are the components of Microsoft PowerPoint window. Now we know some of them as labeled terms, right? And let us just discuss about the others. हमें कुछ terms के बारे में पता है, अब हम बाकी terms के बारे में discuss करते हैं. So what is worksheet window? So worksheet window is a page which displays the worksheet in which we work. Okay, so this is the worksheet window. This is a page where we will do our work. Okay students, next term is name box with active. So name box with active cell reference shows the name of the active cell. Okay, it will show the name of the active cell. So this is the name of the active cell reference, right? So this is the name box with active cell reference. Okay students, formula bar. Formula bar is used to enter formula to perform calculations. So formula bar में क्या करते हैं, formula enter करते हैं to perform calculations. Now active cell, it is a cell that is active to enter data. जो भी cell पर हम click करेंगे, this will be the active cell. Okay. Next, mouse pointer. The mouse pointer of the Microsoft Excel shows in the shape of the block plus sign. Let me show you. Here is a mouse pointer which is shown in the block plus sign button. Okay. Now, row headings. Row headings display the row numbers. Okay, row headings will display the row numbers and column headings display the column alphabets. So this is the row heading, students. These are the 1, 2, 3 where the numerics are written. This is the row headings, and where the alphabets are written, this is the column headings. Okay. Now worksheet tab. So each worksheet has a different name displayed on the tab at the bottom. Okay. So each worksheet will have a different name. So here by default the name of the worksheet is sheet 1, sheet 2 and sheet 3. Okay. And we can also rename these sheets. Now entering data in Microsoft Excel 2010. Here we will learn to enter data in Microsoft Excel 2010. Following are the steps given to enter data. So your step number 1 is click on the cell to enter data. Click the cell will be highlighted with the thicker border. That is the active cell. Okay. Enter the data from the keyboard. As we type the data, it will appear in the formula bar. Okay students. Now I will show you here. So this is the active cell. Okay students. So this will be my active cell with a broader border. Okay. So if I want to enter text here, so whatever I will write here will be shown in the formula bar, right students? Suppose I will write here name. So you can see that the name is shown on the formula bar box also. Press the enter key. Now the data is entered into the cell. The cell is in the next row becomes the active cells. They repeat the above steps to enter the data in the other cells, right? Now I will click on the enter key, right? and now you can see that the next box has become the active cell. Okay students, now similarly you can add the more data to your next cells. Okay students, now, how can you save the Microsoft Excel 2010 workbook? We have to learn to enter data in Microsoft Excel 2010 workbook. Now we have to save it for future use. Okay, हमें इसे save करना है for future use. Following are the steps given to save the data in Microsoft Excel 2010. So what are these steps? Your step number 1 is click on the file tab. Backstage view appears. आप file tab पे click करेंगे, आपके पास backstage view appear होगा. Click on the save button and save as button. Okay, save as dialog box will appear. Click on these areas to browse the folder to save the workbook, and click in the file name box, click in the file name text box to type the name of the file. Click on save. The file name will appear on the title bar. Okay students, let me show you here how to save a file in your, so you have to click on this tab. Okay, the backstage view appears. Here you have to click on the save button. The save as dialog box will appear. Okay, and here in the file name text box you will write the name of the file. Okay students, suppose by default I will write here, suppose I will write the name here computers. See, I have written the name here computer sheet. Okay, now I will click on the save button, and you can see that students, now in the title bar you can see that the name of my file is shown on the title bar, right? Next, changing the active cell. If you want to change the active cell, then how would you do that? When we open the Microsoft Excel window, active cell appears on the first cell of the left corner, right? जब भी हम Microsoft Excel window open करते हैं तो हमारा जो active cell appear होगा वो left corner पर appear होगा. Okay, active cell is a cell that is seen differentially by other cells with a bold border around it. Active cell हमेशा अलग ही दिखाई देता है क्योंकि उसके अराउंड क्या होता है, एक bold border होता है. We can change the location of this active cell, और हम इसकी location भी change कर सकते हैं. So following are the steps to change the active cell. Now you can change the active cell. For your step number 1 is open Microsoft Excel 2010 window. Now click on any cell to make it an active cell. This cell will be displayed with a thick border and it becomes the active cell. अगर आपको change करना है active cell तो आप किसी भी cell पर click करिए, जिस भी cell पर आप click करेंगे वो अब आपका active cell बन जाएगा. Okay students? Next, closing Microsoft Excel 2010 workbook. Now after completing the work, saving the workbook, we can close it. जब हमने save कर दिया, अपना work भी कर लिया है, तो अब हम इसे close भी कर सकते हैं. कैसे? Following are the steps given to close the Microsoft Excel 2010. So your first step is click on the file tab, backstage view appears, click on close. Now the workbook closes and we will see the window given on the left, right? So to close your window, Microsoft Excel window, you will click on the file tab. Here the backstage view appears. Now you can see the last button, that is close button. If you click on this close button, now your now your Excel sheet on which you were working is closed. Okay student, now here we will learn to opening Microsoft Excel 2010 workbook. अब हमें वापस से वही ओपन करना है, तो कैसे करेंगे? We can also open an already saved Microsoft Excel 2010 workbook by the given steps. हमने already जो save किया हुआ है हम उसे ही open करते हैं, right? Click on the file tab, backstage view appears, click on the open button. A list of recently opened books will appear. If we want to open a workbook from the another folder, the opening dialog box will appear. Click on the areas to locate the folder where the workbook is stored. Click on the name of the workbook we want to see. Okay, and you have to click on open. The workbook opens in the Microsoft Excel 2010 program window. Okay students, now I will tell you how to open your workbook in Microsoft Excel window. So first you have to go to the file tab. Here you have to click on the open. Okay, after clicking on the open, you will type the name of your file which you want to search. So my name of the file was computer sheet. So this is the computer sheet. Okay, now I will click on the open button and you can see here that the name of my file is shown on the title bar, that is computersheet.excel. So here my file has opened now. Okay students, this is how you can open the file in your Microsoft Excel 2010. Now exiting from Microsoft Excel 2010. Exiting from Microsoft Excel 2010 means that we are exiting the Microsoft Excel 2010 window. We can exit Microsoft Excel 2010 window by given steps. Okay, हम इन steps का use करके window से exit भी कर सकते हैं. So your very first step is click on the file tab, backstage view appears. जैसे ये file tab पे click करेंगे backstage view appear होगा, right? Click on the exit button. उसके बाद आपको exit button पे click करना है. if we have not saved our workbook, it will prompt to save our workbook. अगर आपने सेव नहीं किया होगा तो ये हमें ऑप्शन दिखाएगा, एरर दिखाएगा कि आप सेव करिए, राइट. सो क्लिक ऑन सेव टू सेव द वर्कबुक. ओके, आप सेव पर क्लिक करिए ताकि ये सेव हो जाएगा. द माइक्रोसॉफ्ट विंडो closes and the desktop screen appears. Okay, so here I can exit. As you can see that now my Microsoft window has been exited. Okay, so students, now you're done with the reading and explanation part of this chapter. Let's come to the backstage menu. Let's come to the backup menu. That is the most important point of this chapter. Okay, so Microsoft Excel is a spreadsheet program written and distributed by the Microsoft for Microsoft Windows and Mac. Okay students, it is possible to analyze, manage and share information in more ways than even before with the help of Microsoft Excel 2010. Each worksheet has a different name displayed on the tab at the bottom. Formula bar is used to enter formula to perform calculations on data. Active cell is a cell that is seen differently by other cells with a bold border around it. Okay students, so you are done with the backup menu part also. Students, we will meet in the next video with a new chapter. Till then, keep revising, keep learning and keep doing practicals on your PC. Thank you students, all the best.